Hi guys, good morning, or good afternoon actually. It's morning right now, but when you are watching it will be the afternoon, so good afternoon. First of all, thank you so much for being here. My name is Mafalda. I'm the creator of this channel, Bookworm Retreat, as well as the blog and the Instagram page. You can check both of them down below in the description box. The links are there and are available. So today's video is about my Kobo, my e-reader that I have for like a year now, and I wanted to like share my opinion about it because I know some people actually asked me about my opinion regarding e-readers and especially Kobo, so I wanted to do this video for you guys, so stay tuned. Okay, I want to firstly start by showing you guys this book sleeve. It's by Bookchic. She has a Etsy store available, and it's in the description box, so you can check her designs. But I have this one. It's from Akotar, so it's the Akotar series. It's Farah, and it has two sides. So in this side, it's the quote from Akotar that Reese says to Farah, "Be glad of your human heart," and in this side is Akomav, so Court of Mist and Fury, and it's also Farah in specific location. For those of you who have read the book know where this is. For those of you who haven't read the book will not know where this is, but you need to read the book so you know this quote as well as this landscape. So this is a book sleeve, but I actually use it to protect my Kobo, which is absurd actually, but I love it so much, and it's very funny because I don't usually take it outside because I don't want to ruin it, because I really like it and I think it's very pretty. So yeah, shout out to Bookchic because I love this cover. Okay, that has nothing to do with why you guys are here. So I have the Kobo libra too, I guess. I have everything from Rakuten Kobo, so I have the cover, I have the e-reader obviously. So the specifications, I really don't know what to say except that I have, I guess, 32 or something like that, more or less, gigabytes of memory available for ebooks, and it's very simple to use. It has a specific part for the audiobooks, even though I don't listen to audiobooks yet. I decided to invest in something that has the audiobooks available so I can listen to them when I actually start listening to audiobooks. So it was more of an investment for the future rather than just something that I need right now. But I figured, I mean, I didn't read e-readers. I didn't read ebooks like 5-7 years ago, and now I do, so it's probably something that sooner or later, Heiko just brought her ball here, that's why I was looking down. Sooner or later I'll probably be using, but so I bought with that in mind. So it's very straightforward, I mean, it's very simple. You have available the Kobo subscription, so it's kind of like the Kindle Unlimited kind of thing. So you have ebooks that are available in the Kobo subscription for €5.99 a month. You can also buy the ebooks in the Kobo library. It's very simple. So it's similar to the Kindle Unlimited from Amazon, so it's easy. Why? So pros and cons a year later. I'm kind of distracted because Heiko decided that she wanted to play here, and if you guys hear any noise, it's her fault, so sorry. So a year later, what can I say about the book? Can I do this, please? This is not very professional. You guys have no idea. She's literally playing with the ball on my feet because she wants attention. Can I do this? Do you let me do this? Then I can play with you? Is that okay? Okay. You can say I by the end of the video. Okay? Okay. So, a year later, what can I say? It's the best thing that I bought. Actually, I didn't buy, it was a gift from last Christmas, so 2021. I asked this as my Christmas gift, and my fiance gave it to me, and I am more than happy. I'm more than happy because this is the best thing ever. So, what are the con lists? First, space. Second, money. Third, weight. So let's just talk about this. Firstly, space. I think that all of us that love books and are bookworms deal with the stress of not having enough space for all the books that we want. It's normal, it's something that every single one of us deals with. And personally, I don't live in a very big house, as you guys can see in my vlog. It's in Portuguese, but you can see more or less the size of the house, and it's not a very big house, so I can't have, you know, all of the walls covered in bookshelves, even though that would be the dream, but I can't, with books. So I had a problem. Like, I was buying a lot of books, even though I also sell a lot of books, because I resell the books that I no longer read it or something like that. So, but at the same time, I was actually buying a lot of books because I wanted them. And I remember during the 2020 pandemic, so everyone was like locked down inside house, and I didn't want to buy any more books, so I started reading on my phone and on my computer. And I remember feeling like it wasn't that enjoyable as it is reading a book, so I wasn't, you know, grasping the story like I wanted. And probably it's something that I feel personally, but I think that when I'm reading on a computer or on the phone, it's not the same thing. I don't like really get into the story like when I'm reading on a physical book, or right now on the e-reader. I don't know why. Don't ask me, probably psychological, but it's my personal experience. So I was not feeling like I was not reading that much. And I decided that I started googling, you know, e-readers, something like that. And my boyfriend, actually, my fiance actually said, look, e-reader is better because you will not get distracted, as for instance in an iPad or a tablet. Like, it's not the same thing, because you'll get distracted because the iPad and the tablet has other applications and you obviously get distracted. Plus the light, it's not like easy on your eyes as it is in the e-reader. So the e-reader is built for your eyes, so you don't feel that tired, rather than when you are reading on the iPad, on the tablet, on the computer, on the phone, you kind of get feeling like the eyes and your head starts hurting because you are like for an hour or two reading in that position with that light. It's kind of like something that you guys don't want to, because you kind of get tired of reading, and again, it's not enjoyable. So that was one of the first reasons, was not having enough space in the house to buy all of the books that I wanted, and not having the devices to help me read that something that was enjoyable. Like, I wasn't enjoying reading as much as I would, you know, with the physical copies. So that was the first reason. The second reason was the weight problem. So, as most of you bookworms know, we kind of get the tendency to carry books around. So, for instance, when I'm going out or something like that, I usually carry books around. It's something that I do because I get bored, or I found some spot that I want to read in there, or something like that. Bookworms know what I'm talking about. But, you know, you kind of get a lot of weight in your shoulders and in your bag, and in, like, I kind of like literally destroyed a bag because of the weight of the books. I'm not even joking. So, you know, the strap was kind of like, yeah, it was awful. So I know what I'm talking about. Like, you do get a lot of weight in your back and in your shoulders, and this doesn't have that much, it's not that heavy, which is a pro, and has, I think that right now inside I have like 200 to 300 books, something like that, probably 250 more or less. So I couldn't carry around 250 books, because I usually carry around 2 books, because I'm reading one and I'll probably get tired and I want to read another thing. So 2 books are a lot if you really consider then the water bottle, the all of that we always carry around. So this is not that heavy and I can literally take any book that I want here and not hurt my back and my shoulders. So that is a plus for me. And you can read it literally anywhere, like in the dark, in the sunlight, on the street, like on the bus, everywhere. It's easy. It's just, you can just like do this then and you're reading. It's simpler, it's easier, it's everything. And the third reason that I wanted to buy the e-reader was because of money. So obviously when you are buying books, you spend a lot of money. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind spending money because I know that the authors are having a lot of work writing the book and the ideas and obviously all of that, so you guys know. But however, I do feel like you do get the tendency of spending a lot of money when you want a lot of books. So yeah, it was not sustainable for us, for me to be buying that amount of books, So instead, in the e-reader, you have like a lot of different options. Like I said, you have the Kobo subscription in this e-reader, or in the Kobo range. You have the Kobo subscriptions, you have the Kobo library, the audiobooks, all of that. It's much cheaper. It's cheaper than buying the physical copy of the book, obviously. But don't get me wrong, when I do love a book, like I know that a book that I want to read for I don't know how many years, I usually buy the physical copy. So I don't I'm not literally I'm not like replacing a physical book with the digital version of it. I'm literally just trying to save as much money as possible, and when I do like a book, I usually buy it just because I know that I'm going to reread it for sure. And obviously, if we are talking about 250 books, if we are like doing the math, like 250 books, 10 euros per book is 2050 in 2000, more or less 2000 euros. So that's a lot of money if you really think about it. And most of the books that I have it here were free because of like promotions or something like that, or were like 99 cents or something like that, because again, promotions that they have in their library, which is amazing. So I feel like it's it's cheaper and it's better for you, especially for your savings. If you are like trying to save money or you don't have a lot of money to spend, this is the best way of not spending that much money, and at the same time still get to enjoy the book. And another thing, I usually I was getting tired of buying books and then had to resell the books, because even though I liked the story, I wasn't like very keen to reread it or something like that, and I usually resell it. And sometimes I end up with, I still have like 5 books that I want to sell that are on trade stories, and I really want to sell them because I'm not reading them. One of them is literally in neat conditions because I never even opened it. So I'm not reading it. I don't think that I will read them anytime soon. So I was trying to sell them, and I just spent a lot of money on them. So I was like, it's not sustainable to do this, and I was kind of getting tired of this cycle of buying, reading one time, and then try to sell it. That's not sustainable at all, and that's not the point of buying books. I want a book that I really want to enjoy, and I want to have the physical copy of a book that I like. And thanks to the e-reader, I literally saved like 200 euros on books that I didn't like at all, but because of Book Talk or Bookstagram or whatever, because of the hype of it, I was like, dope, I want to read it. And then they weren't kind of like my thing, my cup of tea. They weren't my cup of tea. So I was literally just happy because I didn't spend a lot of money on them. And if I would have bought the physical copy, I would have spent a lot of money. So this saved me a lot of money right now. So this is an investment, and I think that like a year later, it's one of the best investments. one of the best one of the best investments that I made, even though I didn't buy it. I made, because literally it's a life-saving and it's life-changing, literally. Because right now I can take whatever book that I want. Literally, I still have physical copies. Like, I'm rereading A Court of Mist and Fury because I love them, but yeah. We just got books! I was literally just raving about having an e-reader and yay, books! So as you can see, I still buy physical copies. Obviously, I cannot not buy them. But as I was saying, rather than spending a lot of money on books that I don't know for sure that I'm going to like, I prefer to spend like money in books that I already read and that I really want on my library, like for instance in 10 years and I want to read them, or even for my kids. Like, that's something that I really want to do. However, I don't want to spend money on books that I know for sure that I'm not going to like. So, and that's the problem of Book Talk and Bookstagram. So you kind of like get into the hype and you try to buy books that you don't know for sure that you're going to like. And then you end up buying them and you are not liking them, and then you try to resell them. This is a lifesaver because you can literally buy books for half of the price, half of their cost. You can literally, sometimes even on promotions, buy them for 99 cents or even for free, which is amazing. So that is perfect. Plus, it's not heavy, so you can take it around anywhere you want. It's good for photos as well, even though I still love, the covers, the normal covers. It's good for photos. You can see, like, it's literally something easier for everyone. I'm reading the Midnight Library, obviously, because it's a challenge. And yeah, so I think that it's a great investment. So if you guys are looking for, a present, or even to treat yourself or something like that, just the 12th day after Christmas just passed. I don't know if you guys celebrate it as a gift giving kind of thing, but here in Portugal we kind of do. It's the Dia dos Reis. So we kind of like have some presents to give, like small things like stocking fillers kind of thing. But I think that if you are like interested in get an e-reader and you don't know which one, like Kobo or Kindle Paperwhite or Oasis or something like that from Amazon, they are all amazing. I think that you should Google, the specific and the features that you want in your e-reader. I personally prefer the Kobo because it has the audiobooks version and it reads a lot more digital formats than the Kindle does. So I prefer the Kobo and it's easier to read. It doesn't glitch as much as in comparison to the Paperwhite version, the other version, because I know that the Kindle Paperwhite had in 2022 a new version, so it's better, for instance. But yeah, I'm really happy with the Kobo, and I know for a fact that I influenced 2 other people to buy the Kobo. So Kobo, I'm here for you guys. No, I'm kidding. But I influenced 2 friends, like a friend of mine and a follower on Instagram, so hi, to buy the e-reader, and they had a lot of questions. And I was like, dude, if you are reading on your phone or something like that, you are already ready for an e-reader. And if you are trying to save money, you are already ready for an e-reader. Like, it's amazing how easy it is to have an e-reader. And I know for a fact that physical books are amazing. It's different, obviously, because you do have the feel of having a physical book, plus the smell and everything, like the bookworms will get what I'm saying. But I think that the Kobo, and that's the other reason that I chose Kobo rather than the Kindle, the Kobo has an like something similar to like you passing the pages, so it's kind of easier, and the light is also not that harsh on your eyes, and it's similar to old paper kind of thing. So I feel like it's almost trying to recreate the feeling of reading a physical book, which is amazing, and I'm really down to it. So if you guys are like interested in seeing an e-reader, I would recommend the Kobo. It has a different, It has different price range, so please see which one is best for you, which one you like, which one you prefer. And let me know if you guys have an e-reader down below, if you ever considered having it but you are afraid because you don't know if you're going to like or not. If you have any question, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help you sort out if you want an ordered e-reader, if you are ready for something or anything else. Really, I'm more than happy to talk to you guys. So this is all. It's just rambling about the e-reader, just to say that it's amazing and I would highly recommend to every single one of you if you are like literally addicted to reading. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I would be very happy. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have great readings and be happy.